Hello and welcome back to the Gnome Hangout, where I'm the Gnome. Thank you for hanging out. And we're doing another episode of Dicey Dungeon, which I don't know if I should keep doing ones I've done before to showcase the game, or pick up on the levels I have not yet beaten. And I'm thinking the latter. So you can probably see why I haven't beaten them. So, Thief in the Night, business as usual. Get in, rob a few enemies, defeat the boss, get out. Standard rules. Finders keepers, get those pickpocketing fingers ready. This time, you're stealing for keeps. So, when you beat someone, you get their equipment. Uptick. On your first turn, all your dice roll 1. On your second, they roll 2. Third time lucky, nope. Third time you roll 3. So, as it says, every turn you roll, what'd you get? You roll what turn it is. Let's do that. I haven't beaten it yet. Time to welcome our thief back to the dungeons. I'm getting a bit sick of his sad little face. Come on, give an extra huge cheer if you're getting sick of it as well. Well, that's not very kind, Lady Luck. You're pretty, so you gotta let it slide, but that's not very kind. So, let's see what we got. Trips. Do X damage, reusable. Split a dice in 2. Increase and reset all dice. Scrap tick 1. So what I can do, when you split a 1 in half, you get 2 1s. Which is nice. Now end turn. Now, alright, so what's trips do? Roll 3 dice at the current uptick, so I get 3 additional dice, is what that does. I split dice in 2, I get 2 1s. What I can do, what this does, those 2 I just created, I increase the uptick. So now it's 3. So I'm not worried about this. End that there. I vaguely recall why I struggled. Oh god! I vaguely recall why I struggled so hard with this. Oh, so it doesn't always split it evenly. That's the other thing. I could have gotten 2 2s or a 1 3 out of that 4. Doesn't matter which one, because it's over. Oh, God. Heal. So throw an odd in there and you heal. Okay. So the problem is I can only put a 3 in there, so none of my dice work. I can uptick it, which I probably will do. Oh, it doesn't matter how many odd you put in there, you only get 1 health. That's annoying. Two. And then my turn here, if I survive it, my next turn will be a 3, and I can make it rain. Okay. So, split current dice in 2. I'm going to do trips, so I just get 3 dice to the current uptick, so I can really just rain. There we go. So that's what trips does. But that thing I have being maximum 3 is a problem. Alright, we're going to fight our way to the apple first. I'm going to increase the uptick to 6, so then my next turn will be 1, so I can actually just use all my dice. Hey, it becomes 2 blind. Forgot about that. There we go. So I blind one of my guys. That's fine. It really doesn't do much, but you can see the utility in that in the longer game when you have more things going for you. So if I did that now, I could win this turn, but I don't need to do that now. Actually, of much more utility to me is increasing the uptick. Because, like, anything higher than a 3 really doesn't help me. Not the way I wanted that to split. I mean, probably give myself that 2 health instead of doing 2 damage would have been the better call, but here we are. One's blinded, and that makes no difference to me whatsoever. We killed him. Our health is crazy low. Oh. Go that way. That felt like the smarter thing to do. Like, look how much I can just rain that. Splitting a dice and like, increasing the value. It's just a handy thing. You don't have to increase it first and then split it. If you increase a 6, you get you get an extra dice out of it. Yeah, 6. My next turn's a 1. But like, look at the guy. The sneezy porcupine. It's cute. Bam. It requires a 1 and that requires a 6. Get a use out of the 6s, we get more out of the 1s. I don't know if that was the right call, but I did it. Well, I could have just, if I'd used, God, if I did the other one, I could, It's fine. It's fine. Like, it's not worth it to do at this juncture, but I'm doing it. So that, and then split it. Which is fine, that's not the worst split in the world. And then just rain. And we beat him, woohoo! You don't really need anything from that, it's fine. Progress! To the anvil and the apples. This way. The Dryad. Look at her! Him? Probably her. I don't know why. Oh, first, see, look at this. That. Get an extra diceless fight. Split this dice in two. And I can do at least something this turn. So that 3 diceless fight means I get another dice my next turn. My 3x plus 1. Split it in two. Increase the value of. And rain. Which really isn't much, but becomes more each turn. But when you're dealing with the boss fights, or the harder levels, this is brutal. I never turn my timer back on. It's fine. It's a slight whoops, but it's fine. Yeah, because I don't need to do the trips thing. I can survive this. Barely. Increase value, split in two. No, I won that without even doing that. That's fine. I should have used that one dice to get health first. It's literally one. It doesn't do a whole lot. It's fine. Anvil. This one. Dice 6 is split into 3. 2 uses out of that's not bad. Any number in that's not bad. Any even in that is probably the better call. Because 1 health really doesn't do anything. Like, I'll replace that as soon as I get something better. Because 1 health really is not enough. 2 uses really isn't bad either. I think I'm going to upgrade this first, though. That feels like the smarter thing. And that feels smart, too. Can't explain why. This guy. The Keymaster! I like his glasses. Goes to 5. Get 6. Get 1 out of that. The next turn will be 1, but I can start it with a 2. Nah. Well, maybe that would have been a smart thing. I don't know. Returns the dice. Let's go to the dice. Get another dice out of it the next turn. Three damage, not a lot. He does, because no matter what he puts in, it does 3 damage. Get an extra dice. Pump it first, then split it. Rain it. Unlocks the Keyblade, return the dice. 3 damage. Return the dice. Now you can do 6 damage a turn, which is something I don't love. Look how many dice I have. Wait, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 19. So I can kill him next turn. Not this one. I give myself an extra dice instead of doing more damage. It's fine. I feel like I should be able to do 4 damage. It's getting close though. It's getting real close to the wire. I don't know why that made sense in my head. Well, I mean, it's because I was going to do this a bunch, but, like, I really don't need to. Because I think I level up at the end of this fight. Yeah, so it's not necessary. Extra dice. But, like, you see why I upgraded the one I did? Where, reduce the countdowns on all equipment by X. Countdowns? I don't know what that means. I'm going to do it for science. Well, that first. For science. Nothing. Okay. Add a dice to this fight. Split a dice in 2. I can use part of it. And I can't. You don't get extra health out of that. Okay. Jack him up real good. He blinded 2 of my dice. Well, I mean, they're all the same, so it doesn't do anything. Jack him up real good. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 3, 14, 21. I got him. We're good. How embarrassing indeed for you. But I just leveled up, so my health going to the next thing is going to be fairly low. Does 10 damage on a 6. Dodge the next attack isn't bad, but it requires a 5. It'll be fine. Start with an apple. Heck yeah. A much needed apple. Super Marshmallow. Evil. Alright, first, give myself an extra dice the next turn. Split a dice to be valuable this turn. So that'll turn into a 5 if I do this. Turn to a 6, the next turn will be 1s. He froze a 1. Oh no. So it cost me 4 lift doom 2 damage, which isn't really worth it. You know what? I'm gonna do that because that makes more sense in my head at the present moment. Uh-oh. So I can't actually use that dice. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. As a last-ditch effort... I didn't do it. I'm dead. Like, so this is why it's not been beaten, because it's hard, but there's no, like, end screen there. We will continue. We will continue, I'll try again, but that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you hang out with me again on the next one. Bye for now, friends.